You guys ready to not see gimmicks? All right. That Reader's Digest bar was impressive. It's way doper than every other rapper who said it. This battle was supposed to be for 5,000. The fuck happened to put your money where your mouth is, puss? Pussy had Organic call me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. He said that amount of money is life-changing. I said you may be right. But if 5 grand is life-changing, you need to change your life. And now I gotta rob his parents' crib for fucking up my motivation. If it was 5 grand, there wouldn't be any reason for this home invasion. Ow. Ow. Kick in the door. Shoot the whore. You want more dead? Pistol to your head. Show me to the safe. And I'll be in the vault quicker than Cortez. Caustic. I'll be in the vault quicker than Cortez. Caustic. Pat State, Thesaurus, Big K, I don't give a fuck who you have involved. I have evolved. Bodies once sloppily rotten are now frozen in catalogs. Serial killers keep trophies. But I'll take cash in hand, 1,000 for the sacrifice.
What's that?
A rack of lamb. Well, I'll be damned. Just to see you live in hell. It is Silence of the Lambs. I hope you're living well. It puts the lotion on living well. How could he fucking win? Buffalo Bill wouldn't be comfortable in his fucking skin. It's heavy builder versus extra filler. They expect a thriller. These people crazy. Fuck Stephen Avery, even my setup killer. This is not a new release. It ain't gotta do with peace. Of course I'm fighting the bum. I made a living on the streets, fork in the road. The dead end up on another path. You should have stayed in your lane. You're fucking trash. You got a little buzz. Thought you'd be a fucking match, but you're going to die leaving a mark that doesn't last. Did it sting? Then bring up the fucking past. Yeah, the earth quaked, but the magnitude is just an afterthought. Because the shit that landed in the building wasn't the same aftershock. So is it my... Yeah, it wasn't, was it? So is it my fault for being groundbreaking? If they didn't get the shit, see, the future can learn from the past, but not exist in it, so I'm past that. It's not that he can't rap, I'm just so ahead of my time, you're currently trapped in a flashback. You're gonna lose a rack flat. Was it worth the hype? You could either wait or have too much on your plate for the perfect fight. You see what happens when it's catered? Serves you right. See, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. See, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. That food's a little closer. You didn't realize I'm a killer at large, and testing me will be the reason you die just a little slower. Now, I'm way better than him. I'm way better. Fuck that shirt. Die just a little slower. Now, did that shit faze you? Because they said when I face you, phase 1 was to break you. They fucking hate you. Look who they gave you. Think US pennies. Because you're worth less than the cost it took to make you early. Boo. Oh. Hibbity, jibbity, flibbity, jibbity. Shut the fuck up. You want to know what everyone on cam wonders? How do you spit twice as fast and have half the substance? You're fucking trash. Look, I appreciate the fans that remain loyal, but there's a difference between someone that'll lie to you and someone that'll lie for you. There's a difference between someone that'll kill for you and someone that'll die for you. That's why I don't give a fuck about your fans. I can count how many people I trust on Jason Pierre-Paul's hands. Look, don't... I can count how many people I trust on Jason Pierre-Paul's hands. Look, don't get defensive or you'll miss the message. See, I needed a match. He was the natural selection, and I hate that. It was dramatized, fossilized. Let's go way back. There was a missing link. It seemed Darwin's didn't explain that. Now, for y'all in the building who can't rewind and replay that, natural selection, fossilized, missing link, it seemed Darwin didn't explain that. See, I'm gonna do that all night and clearly kill him. But first, let's light up the building. It's time to switch on them like a stepchild. This next style, nastier than a meth smile. Die from biting. I said nastier than a meth smile. Die from biting. West Nile, circles change. Circles change, shapeshift, alien reptile. How crack is Scully. Thought it was the X-Files. American Sniper. Crack is Scully. Thought it was the X-Files. American Sniper. I'll go from this Kyle to Chris Kyle. Confirmed kill. It gets worse still. I use violence to paint the pic. You're a human virus. Matrix shit, replay the glitch. You'll see the same body over and over. Agent Smith, which is why when Agent Smith, which is why I went on Camelot. This is not your night. Everything I spit sort of lands a lot. This is my kingdom. This is my kingdom. I alone am ruler. They measured my success as soon as my foot fit through its quicksand. There's a point I'm about to get to. Struggle and die faster. Did it sink in? I'm the last thing you should have ran into. Look, why stop when I got more to prove? I'm Cyclops. This one I can't afford to lose. I'm in your blind spot. Don't get stuck in traffic. Oh, you heard the story? Well, it's working for me. Get stuck in the middle. Purgatory. Fans get... Purgatory. Fans get to judge the living and the dead. See, it's all an angle. 30 pieces of silver and a fallen angel. Hanging with the 12 before I got a cradle and made bread off the body before I got the table. The Last Supper. The Last Supper. Bow your head as I read a verse. Dear Lord, tonight one of us is going to leave the earth. May the peace be with you. Because if I see him first, parumpa-pum-pum, all I brought was a drum like Jesus' birth. See, at first, what? See, at first, wise men followed a star. Nowadays, fuck that, just follow the bar. Salute. Yo.
Hold it down, y'all, let's go.
Yo, who the fuck was he talking to every round? You better make like a bitch in her wedding gown and settle down. Oh, you made honor. Well, we are not the same. A loss in reality. I'm how he got a name. I ignore pain and pressure points. What an easy win. Look how you act. You punked yourself. Why needle him? You're so close to death like senior citizens. Needle, so close, no joke. Wow, he was thinking about what to write next. I was doing random licks like dyke sex. Bitch, head in the box, since you mentioned the movie 7. Bitch, head in the box, since you mentioned the movie 7. Guess you could use a lesson on who to threaten. There goes all a rob progress like a 211. Robbery in progress, 211. Plus I said his name, Jesse James. It is Robert, right? Well, if I'm robbed tonight, as in, you skip town and you're found alive, leave with the cash and the judges aren't on his side, he'll be the next Robert to die famous like Bonnie and Clyde. So, run and hide. I'm just too complex. So run and hide. You do not want to be Robert E. Lee. Granted, history repeats, except I'm leaving a twist. Fuck being civil, war is where you cease to exist. Bitch, I slave over linking these concepts. No exaggeration. Slave over linking these concepts, no exaggeration, but can still freedom for blackout like emancipation. Run the freedom for blackout like emancipation. Run the chain. Ronan Mac, hunger. Hold on, I'm still battling what's his name. What a shame. Because outside of KOTD, you are not known. You are just a captive. I would have captive. You affected my Stockholm. Your Stockholm syndrome. Wait, none of y'all I'm too smart for y'all. Stockholm, your skull and bones, right away. Kidnapped, locked away, escape alive. Not today. Ransom, you gotta pay. Danger, two kind of ways. Latizé or John Bonet. I gotta say, for another 4K, you would've got a person buried. I'm not a hitman, I'm a mercenary. I said, I'm not a hitman, I'm a mercenary, a pallbearer. Don't get carried away, this is not a classic. I'm Paul Bear Bryant, I'm coaching them in the casket. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you get it backwards. When animals run the zoo and get to pick the matches, you get the poor versus the top 1%. We're in different classes. Show me where they... Yeah, whose kid is this? Is right. Show me where the cash is. I'm Ali before the Frazier fight. fuck a war. You know my name, Gjonaj. Say it right, I'll be remembered as a legend. You're a man forgotten. Your material has a shelf life. It's black and rotten. It expired before you did. And that's the problem. I'd rather make you a current event than rap about him. I had to... Yeah. I'd rather make you a current event than rap about him. I had to show him what the difference is. Cause feeding lambs to the wolves seem ignorant, but what's a shepherd do when the sheep ain't listening? Good night.
All right, this is the future. Ready for the future?
Hold it down, hold it down.
As far as the future. You've been dying to battle me, Danny. And it's been a long wait. But you even look at me the wrong way and it's long blades. He saw shanks. There's no escaping this shit. It ain't Shawshank. Now can you picture a way beyond these bars? Or is it all hate? Desperado lawyer, my secret weapon gonna get our case. Secret weapon, gun, a guitar case. How we gonna deal with the shit I throw up at him? Epitaph case. How we deal? Hidden connections, I invented that. I'm on a level that you never knew. See, two-dimensional rappers, depending how it shapes up on paper, can be acceptable, but 3D writers go so far in depth you can literally see what he says to you. But I'm on a different level of writing. The fourth dimension, timing, it's too exceptional. I write shit you never do. Some people said he's a one-trick pony. Well, I'm correcting you, because your lines gotta connect 2 points to be one-dimensional. Lines gotta connect 2 points to be one-dimensional. You're not even that. Die mentioning my name next to you because it's something. Die mentioning my name next to you because it's something you could never fucking measure to. Get drugged within an inch of your life for acting all cocky, and every rapper in the world can get it. I'll get them all bodied till the law stop me. Why carve into his chest? For the autopsy, that's... For the autopsy, that's more good news. That's more good news, but the coroner can't handle another one. He said I'm getting sloppy. I should have used the fucking gun. The cops getting suspicious of what I've done. So I throw his body in the wood chipper and let him blend in with the other ones. And let him blend in with the other ones. I'm changing the landscape, Danny. Welcome to the... Let him blend in with the other ones. I'm changing the landscape, Danny. Welcome to the golden age. If rap was so much better in the olden days, then why's your favorite fucking rapper dumpster diving for my throwaways? You're all trash. And you wonder why your rep dying. You let Randy leave with the Bills without a jet flying so fucking long. I said you let Randy leave with the Bills without a jet flying so fucking long he changed his rap name from T-Rex to Rex Ryan. That you kept trying to convince us you were gang banging in Black Wars. Always said your word is proof. We need a lot more. You're Morgan Freeman. You narrate a story that is not yours. You've never been shot at. I said you narrate a story that is not yours. You've never been shot at. You've been shot towards, and we can... Yeah, we know the difference. And we can see the difference. And we can see the difference. Those hand-me-down shoes you never fit in, so boom. Yeah, howdy boom, boom. As soon as you couldn't cry victim, you went to dry snitching to anybody who listened. And when they didn't, you wrote blogs instead. See, I can tell you're an informant that talks to feds. See, I can tell you're an informant. See, I can tell you're an informant that talks to feds. You're just a rat searching for words to help the pigs. Fuck, is this Charlotte's Web, you will? Searching for words to help the pigs. Fuck is this Charlotte's Web, you will burn. I said you will burn, and for no reason you let it transpire out. Torch your soul for our sins, Dan Myers. One strike and you'll witness the matchbook backfired. Scorch any eternal flames underground with this shit. Blame the devil for the other 2 rounds of this shit. Well, Danny already has his foot in the grave. But in a plot twist, I dug him out. Because it's finally a massacre in the Middle East Americans give a fuck about. fuck about while they genocide Christians? You're condemning a religion. Well, as God is my witness, I must first own up to my sins to cast the first stone. Bar God, how? Kill him Sunday, then ask for forgiveness. Does that make me a hypocrite? B-Dot said you got a FedEx. Well, allow me to flip this shit, because if I go postal, shoot the messenger. But I didn't pay for the box, I just delivered it. I just delivered it. I'm sick enough to be admitted in a methadone clinic, but admitted I could put on a clinic with my own method. You either get it or forget it. There's only so much you can try with logic, then you switch from diagnostics to fiber optics, you red points. Are you a bar god or a false dying prophet? If you ask me, you're scared to believe in anything. So you diagnostics, you got it backwards. Anything. So you diagnostic, you got it backwards. You never read a good book and rely on technological advances. You're the same idiot praying for a tablet. It was written in stone. And real soldiers know what a command meant. Thou. I said real soldiers know what a command meant. Thou shalt not worship a false idol. Only the Bible can rival the penmanship I've been blessed with. Every sentence pent is effortless. Every battle I attack with a religious emphasis. Because while you were playing Sega, I was reading Genesis. You are not. Let there be light. Go too far back. Alright, y'all ready? While you were playing Sega,
Hold it down.
while you were playing Sega, I was reading Genesis. You are not my nemesis. You are a narcissist. I am a nepotist. You favor your fucking self. I favor my fucking family. It's all relative. I'm about to open up a fucking museum with these skeletons. Danny, what'd you tell your kids when you packed up and moved on them? What about Vicky? Shell? Boom, it happens too often. Everyone close to you suffers. I'm through talking. You backstabbed everyone on Earth. So I'm moonwalking. I said, did that upset you? What about when you told Rex he died the same day as his nephew? You sold your soul at that venue. You booked a battle, even paid for travel. You went on Smack URL and it was a favor that they let you. How can anyone respect you? Where is your honor? Look how you treat your own children. All they see is a monster. If Danny wasn't battle rapping, he'd never see his daughters. Imagine having to move to Boston just to see your father. And that's the power. No, that's the power behind inner and outer. For you, they let outer reaction and outer reaction, but I make it hard for them to breathe. In the span of 4 bars, they feel pride, shame, hate, love. They ran out of reactions. I no longer worry if I get a reaction. They're too paralyzed by emotion to give a reaction. I'm winning simply off inner reaction with inner reaction.
Oh my fucking God!
Inner reaction with inner reaction. It's bigger than rapping. Let him have his final thoughts. Because martyrs died for a cause. You died for a cost. Alright, this is the past. Now I'm gonna take you to the past. I'm gonna take you to the past. I said fans begged me to slaughter names. Begged, as in cold bodies to hand out when you wanted change. These rappers are all the same. Just empty fucking vessels that lack something. So they substitute substance with bad punches, and I don't know you a fucking thing. I'm what you had coming, but it's easy to give up everything when you have nothing. I hate the fucking expression, nothing to lose. Is it priceless or worthless? I guess it's up to the view. See, destroying your life was just something to do, but it's all sentimental. It only means something to you. I said it only means something to you on the black cloud. On a perfect day with enough rain to drown you with. But I'm also the perfect day that surrounded it. The full map of a grand design, just an idea trapped in a mind. I can't fucking die. You don't think I tried? Yesterday I jumped off a fucking cliff and found out I could fly. I played Russian roulette. I said I can't fucking die. You don't think I tried? Yesterday I jumped off a fucking cliff and found out I could fly. I played Russian roulette with a full clip and survived. I only left you alive just to suffer through the last one. A calculated risk. None of this is random. You're who the weak run to. I'm who they ran from. The people who hate my voice don't even fucking have one. Yeah! People who hate my voice don't even fucking have one. Get mutilated. Picture me stabbing a helpless victim with a hatchet, hacking into him like an algorithm. Or the hatchet hacking into him like an algorithm, a clear-cut code of my own design, a basic operation where patients are prone to die because I'm a neurosurgeon. I can only work with an open mind, and that's why... Open mind? I mean, try something, you're gonna see the other side. And that's why in less time I'm better than you. You made a couple bad choices. I ain't nothing better to do than put the metal to you. Twin deuce deuces. What a catch-22. I said it's me versus you, Danny. Did it really matter what league we battle on? Sometimes you gotta take an extra step to decide what path you're on, but be careful who you step to. If you can't step up, then step down and stay alive. You thought you were a step forward, but really you were just an extra step to the side. My! How quickly psychosis passed and reality set in before the time stopped. Paul Pierce. The truth is, sometimes you gotta take a step back for the right shot. The best. Sometimes you gotta take a step back for the right shot. You were in the right spot, Danny, but you picked the wrong time. So it's you I gotta cut in front of everyone to skip a long line. I'm not waiting. You should have never crossed my path, Myers. You knew it would get bad, Myers. I didn't want to have the bag, Myers, but they told me I had to kill any and everyone anyone had, Myers, so I had to add Myers. That's part of my dark plan. And by the off chance you survive, I'm shooting with my offhand. Word to every fucking freckle you got, you've been a marked man.
I said it's a heavy burden to bear when the whole world knows you're next up. I compare it to telling someone manic depressive to get up. Cause it's not as tough as writing a setup on how you got set up, I'll kick his corpse, no remorse, this shit is gift wrapped, I'm on his porch, Trojan horse, this shit is gift trapped, oh now you get it? I mean, how specific can I possibly get when I only got about a minute? Tell Lux, I don't need coffins, I'm a cannibal. I don't just kill, I feed off it, that was important. Let's go, baby! I feed off it, that was in poor taste. Let's cut to the chase, I'm a cold killer, here to shed light. Using no filler, I had to take Dog out back and shoot him. Since he ain't shit but an old yeller. Now how many of you caught? I said, now how many of you caught that shed connection in the building? None of you. Okay, one of you. I'm not judging you, but that's what makes the top tier uncomfortable. So try and convince them I'm too specific or overuse religion. Well, let me ask you something, bitch. How do you spend all this time traveling and never came up with shit futuristic? Speaking of, if I'm you, then I'm a real life looper. Sent to bury the past, see that meaning was genius. But you compare me to trash, Organic had faith I wouldn't bury his ass, but Donatello's gonna die trying to carry the staff. So, Splinter Cell Black Ops or Sleeper Cell Matlock, the modern day David, slaying Goliath with a crack rock, you fucking junkie. The truth is ugly, too bad you and your lush buddy snorted up the hush money, so make him laugh. Let's go! Yeah, fuck on! Snorted up the hush money, so make them laugh, cause you're fucking funny and they can all relate. Enough bodies to stretch across China, yet they try to stall a great. Walls replace doors that were never open for you and me. I took the tunnel underground. Fans said foolish me, you climbed abruptly. That's Humpty Dumpty, the fall's not confusing. See, cracks got you pouring out your insides, and now you're a shell of what you used to be. You'll never get it together. Stop trying, stick to being Lebanon violent. It's already looking... Stick to being Lebanon violent, it's already looking lopsided. I ain't dissing you when I say shots fired. That
38 special treatment with the rubber grip, my cousin dumping it. Diplomatic immunity, capital punishment, no, passport, visa, luggages. Trust me, if shit get raw, Tim McGraw. I got faith he'll get out the country. It's getting ugly. Cause pen-wise, I'm better than everyone. That's a hell of a standard and I'm setting one. A rise as quick as mine was never done. They said have a war. I'm Marcus Lattimore. I hit the big leagues and could never run. What? Did I end it badly?
Okay, let's go. Now let's keep going. Go.
What? Did I end it badly? Okay, $2 hooker. This shit extra nasty. For those saying we're the same and are never happy, you're Marcus Lattimore too. Your career ends in Cali early.
Let's go, baby. We got some chill pills.
I am like Cassie.
You scared? I see you so high. Hey! You scared?
I expected that. Just admit taking me was bad advice. You want the aura back, you see I have. I'm fighting a stereotype. In a fucked up way, it's like we battled twice, but you're jealous of my success. I guess you're mad I made it. I walked the road less traveled and you claim you paved it. You're scared of me. 1 second I'm your favorite, next second you hate it, so I waited. And baited till your fears made you write demands. You threw subliminals. Instead of squaring up like a man, bitch, I'm not Katana. I ain't here to fight with a fan, but I'm good with these hands. Who you intimidating? I only fear God and immigration. Bitch, you pick.
Hold on. Fight back.
Yo!
Go ahead, fucking corn dog.
Bitch, you picked when and where. I'm surprised the contract didn't have an outfit you picked to wear and a stipulation on how I did my hair. Bitch, 3 weeks and 2 minutes? Just admit you were fucking scared and thought I'd be less prepared, but like, Will Graham, I got a killer kind of vision. I stalk each and every one of my blind victims. You take too long to punch. You use multis as a crutch to disguise filler, and I'm fine with it, because I realize that's why you're so fucking scared of time limits, and you're a snake. To a whole new scale, and you hide in it, waiting to strike. You turned your back on daylight in 5 minutes. You marked out. Day loaned me a cow with a note on the revolver. It read, Diz, total slaughter. Did you get the theme? Show up at his fucking house and let it sing. Are you religious? Cause here's where I connect the scheme that, yeah! Where the fuck's that? And let it sing. Are you religious? Cause here's where I connect the scheme that 40-day lent me to have you give up everything. It's all over. I began to script your death in structured verse. It's Judgment Day. You rapped your ass off for what it's worth. I'll reign longer than God when he flooded Earth. When he flooded Earth, kings get thrown from chairs they sit on. Face it, you're basically getting spit on. All them views and fell off. We should have battled on the rooftop, cause you ain't had a decent punch since Billy Boondocks. This is...
Let's go!
You ain't had a decent... You're so fucking lucky I fucked up. Had a decent punch since Billy Boondocks. This is suicide. You knew you'd die. It's a cry for help. You lost everything and everyone. You're all by yourself. It's like Waldo playing Where's Waldo. You have to find yourself because that old Diz is dead. You're not a killer, so you have to play pretend. I'm talking to you like a child. I know you feel that way again because we never seen the bodies. That's imaginary friends. With that being said, if you didn't think I could battle with a vet, show me some actual respect or get a fucking life like the Lazarus effect. How long did
All right, that's good.
I said, how long did the dead last in the first place? Are you impressed? That just goes to show you I got a sixth sense. I'll kill them all if you just wrote big checks. If we talk inbred, your family fucking dead. Necro incest. Fuck who been next. The future of battle rap. Who's stopping me? I'm intellect, introspect, disrespect, philosophy. You hear Homer and think Simpson. I think Odyssey. You honestly probably thought he would body me, but I showed you the difference between us is quality. Good night.